don't know, but I just need to take it to the store, give you some more. Rapping on this beat, you would think I was a. I ain't gonna say that about myself because I ain't one of them. Hey man, everybody, welcome to Restless Wrestling, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This show requires no rest at all because we stay tapped into the wrestling, man. Y'all know what it is. Um, it's been a hell of a week. I ain't gonna lie. It's been kind of a cool little week. A lot been going on. Um, it's been a busy summer so far. I'm hoping it slow down, but it's still not gonna slow down. We got to go to New York, and once I'm in New York, y'all might not hear from me, bro. There might be another Darkness retreat. Y'all know I like to do those, so it might be another Darkness retreat. Y'all might hear from me, um, but that ain't about that right now. Reek, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain at all. Had the day off yesterday, so it's the first
Mm.
weekday I had off, and I don't know how long. Um, and I forced myself to just, relax and just enjoy the time. So I ain't going nowhere because we don't celebrate July 4th around here because we were not free. Sorry to you. But
Mm.
um, everything else been pretty good, man. I can't complain at all. I've been posting on my personal YouTube account. Been
Yes,
posting on
sir.
TikTok more consistently. Been posting on YouTube Shorts. Um, really just trying to grow the brand as much as I can. So,
That just dropped. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
but yeah, that's really everything for me. I've just been locked in and just trying to keep pushing forward, trying to keep going. The only way I know how.
Make
One
sure
foot in
y'all
front of the
sub to
other.
my man's channel, man. He's been grinding, he's been hooping, he's been chatting. I mean, he reminds me a lot of I don't know who else be doing that a lot. Nobody. So it's a one in a unique channel. So it means y'all need to go ahead and go over there. Um uh I found it enjoyable. Like I watched the Aces video. I learned a lot. I felt like a lot of stuff came into fruition after that. Like everything he talked about. They had a game, I think, later on that day and lost because of the things he talked about. So
Well, now they beat the Mercury that night, but then they
they
got
beat the Mercury
smoked
that
by the
night.
Fever.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they beat the
yeah, they
Mercury that
okay.
same night. That's why I was like, damn, I should have waited. But then they turned around and got smacked by the Fever
They
without
did get
Caitlin
smacked.
Clark. So then I was like, you know what? I was right. Never mind.
We just chopping it up. Hey, this episode, y'all, if you just joining in, we had stuff planned. Like we still got our GMO plan. It's still coming to y'all. But at this point in time, we just chopping it up because wrestling at this point for me, it's nice. It's still fun. It's still enjoyable. But since we got all these factions running wild, y'all pretty much there's nothing really to break down. Y'all see it right in front of your face. Like we clearly know the direction of where everybody's going. LA Knights feuding with Seth. We got Jay, Sammy, Penta going against Seth's group. We got New Age Bloodline with Solo again. Jacob building his own,
Family.
yeah, the family, Tony D'Angelo type. Um, and then yeah, they forgot they had a family in NXT. They just broke up.
Yeah, uh, people saying that they don't think that would work on the main roster. Yeah, they've been doing the Bloodlines for 5 years, just different iterations of it. Don't make sense to me.
First of all, first of all, the family had one of the best faction moments I've ever seen in history when they was breaking down Dark State and they was back there going through their profiles. I
Yes,
was like, oh, that's tough.
yes,
I was like, I ain't never seen nobody like that. That really felt like a family, bro. Like
yeah.
so. Shout out the family, bro. Like I'm in. I don't think I watched last Tuesday, but I'm invested to see what's going on because I think other buddies about to turn, but I don't know
He
even
did
if they've
last
done it yet.
Tuesday, I'm pretty sure.
He already did.
I think he did on Tuesday, if
Oh,
I'm
I
not
missed
mistaken.
it. I was invested. I need
Let
to
me
go
make sure.
back then. I need to go back and catch that, bro. That's been heat. NXT's been cooking a little bit. Like
Yeah, yeah, he
obviously
punched
it's kind of
Tony
slow. It
D'Angelo.
slowed down a little bit because the main roster took half of the people. But even still, it's still cooking. I don't know. They got a lot going on with TNA too right now
Yeah, I mean, they
because
about to
Dark
have
State
that
went over
title
there.
versus title match on the women's side. whoever wins the Evolution faces Masha Slamovich for the it's a title versus title match. So I don't know if
Yeah,
it's like whoever
yeah.
wins
Is
gets
it
both,
unified
or if
or
it's
is
just
it
saying.
title v
I hope
title,
it's not.
champ v champ
I hope
type
it's
match?
just like I think it's just I hope it's just a champ versus champ. Like nobody, you know, nobody for sure is gonna like take the title, or like nobody's gonna have double titles.
Right.
If anything, I'd rather them do Masha have it, but
We got to stay away from
I
double
don't
titles
know.
for a little minute.
Especially with two different promotions, especially when the TNA champion is an NXT superstar. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
Let's not do that.
let's not do that at
That'd
all.
be
I'm still
crazy.
curious on when
JC
Trick
Jane
drops that
double
title.
champ.
Yeah, they could at least throw Jordan Grace a championship, bro, when not everybody else left.
And they might, but they've been talking about moving her to the main roster. So I don't know. It just would look bad to have her take another loss down there and then be like, oh yeah, she's a serious competitor when she comes up. Like, bro, we've seen her lose a lot. I mean, all her big matches she's lost. So
It's dead.
maybe they let her run with
The
it for
women's
a month and
division
a
is
half.
cooked, boy. And maybe people believe me, maybe people don't. But let me go ahead and say it again, just in case you coming in from Twitch or TikTok, bro. Hold on. The women's division. Never in my history of watching wrestling have I ever seen a women's event be held on its own and you don't have nothing for either champion. That's crazy work. That's damn borderline disgusting, bro. I've never seen a card where we ain't got no headline. It don't have a headline yet, bro. What's the headline match? Naomi and Jade again, which is cool, but I didn't expect Naomi to have a match on a card where she could potentially cash in on. I didn't expect that, which is fine. It's fine, but we don't know, bro. The champions are choosing their opponents, which is cool. Like I said, that's cool. But it's a bad look when both of your champions got to choose their opponents, bro. Are you serious? Y'all gave Julia a video package yesterday. We don't even know who she finna challenge for real. I mean, maybe I could have missed who I think she might challenge or not challenge, but defend against.
I just do a triple threat.
But she don't have a story built. Becky and Lyra and Bailey are the only ones that do.
That probably main events.
The
Either
tag
that or
champs
Rhea and
just got
Io.
assembled. Raquel and Roxanne just got assembled. They just lost to Rhea 2v1. Like we just saw that in 4K. So who they talking about a triple threat with that too? How many teams do we have? I don't even remember having this many women's teams.
What's gonna be one NXT team and then one SmackDown or one Raw team? Yeah, one other Raw team.
So they not gonna pull no women's team from SmackDown.
No, they did. Alexa and Charlotte.
Okay, Alexa and Charlotte. Ooh, okay. Alexa Charlotte in the NXT one is who they bringing from NXT?
It's probably gonna be Soul and Zarya, I would assume.
She got a chance to be triple champ. Crazy. They might as well put the rocket on Soul Ruka. Damn.
And then Raw, can't even think of any other tag teams on Raw. I think I saw something that said Natalia and what's the girl name? Maxine Dupree. But like, cool.
When you watch that clip back, you're gonna see my face instantly. Just
It ain't nobody else. They released everybody. I mean, I guess.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it, bro. Bro, shout
Kyrie and
out
Oscar
Maxine.
there,
Bro,
but
I'm not gonna disrespect
Oscar
Natalia like
might
she not a
prove it.
legend of the game, but it's like, bro, at this point in time, it's clip, bro.
Yeah.
It's clip. It's clip. Like you got a little traction when you went over there and did that brawl match or whatever you had going on. Like it was lit for you then. But in terms of a WWE capacity crowd, I just don't know if I'm willing to see it, gang. I'm sorry. And it's no disrespect because I know how y'all get on TikTok. But I'm not trying to see that, gang. I'm just keeping it safe. I'm with all the complaints about Evolution. Like I said, I think it's still gonna be a banger because of who is presented and who's there. But folks, let me tell y'all something at home. Just because the stars are putting on bangers does not mean you need to be giving credit to people in the back for putting them in shitty situations. Give credit to the superstars for getting themselves out of a shitty situation. Because some of these, bro, some of this writing and some of these shows don't be making sense for them. But because of who they are, they make it make sense. Like John Cena's farewell tour, bro. Bro. This is not what it's supposed to be like, y'all. I'm 100% convinced this is cannot be what they wrote for this man for throughout the year. I'm blaming Dwayne, but I'm also gonna give credit to John Cena that he figured out a route to go himself. I don't know why my screen glitching though. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't either. I was wondering the same.
Like, bro, why is it? It's never done that before. So what is the issue
Yeah.
now? Let me talk to the Riverside reps real quick. I want to thank you for allowing us to do our pod on your platform, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But your platform stinks, buddy. You need to, and I'm looking at you dead in the camera because your platform needs serious work. Now, maybe it's on us for not using it for what we like, you know what I'm saying? For what we have to do. But fix your shit. I'm not playing. That's all. I'm back on normal timing now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in streamer mode right now. This is how I be talking on twitch.tv/codename Davis. Make sure y'all peep in with me. That's how we be talking over there. This Restless wrestling though. And the way I feel about the state of wrestling in general is WWE need to get their shit together, bro. Because like I said, next Saturday, I don't know why AEW doing what they doing. I don't know why they moved their time. Bro, you're in Texas. First of all, what is it? 3 p.m. Eastern time it starts? Bro, it's gonna be 2 p.m.
Yeah.
over there. Why? I don't know why we're doing a wrestling show at 2 p.m. in Texas. But brother, this is your chance to make your mark. You see WWE
It really
scrambling, bro.
was.
You see that they ain't got nothing planned for this evolution. All the eggs in the basket for Saturday night main event, I guess. Bro, you should have just took your chance. I really, honestly, I don't think it's not that they wanted to compete with Saturday night main event. It might have just been they don't want to compete with that whole weekend. And on top of that, I think they want
Yeah.
to. I think they probably wanted to compete against NXT rather than
Rather than
the main roster.
Saturday night's main event.
But you still might.
It's
But you
still
still
dumb
might
though.
lose the NXT. Like they're doing a cross promotion. Like they're doing a whole cross
Accessibility
promotion.
is the thing.
Right.
Accessibility is the thing. If they were just on a Prime or a Max and it was just like, oh boom, just go there, they'd have it. They'd be
They would
straight.
have it.
But you gotta jump through all these hoops. Like they're like, oh, it's on Prime. Yeah, but you gotta pay $49 for that. Who's doing that?
Wait, so you got to have a Prime membership to access it, or you got to have a Prime membership and purchase?
Prime and purchase.
Oh, they are late. I forgot we were talking about that. That's lace, bro. I'm not buying a platform just to buy your pay per view.
Yes,
What
that's
sense does
exactly
that
what they
make?
did. It doesn't.
We're still talking about this. It has not changed. I feel like this is deja vu, bro. This count your days, bro. Riverside, count your days. I promise to God, count your days. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, bro. Listen, that's nuts. But while we here, Reek, and we talking about AEW a little bit, we talked about Evolution. Obviously, I think it's gonna be a banger. I think it's gonna be cool. But I'm gonna fully give credit to the women. I'm not gonna give credit to the back this time. Usually I try to respect the back. Usually I'll be like, oh, it's probably a lot going on. This time, no. We've had weeks to come up with something for these women. Weeks. And we have not done it. That is on y'all. Now, EO is 9 times out of 10 gonna walk down that ramp against somebody, put on a banger, do her thing, crowd gonna love it, and she gonna walk back to the back, and we might not see her for another 4 weeks. So shout out to you, EO, for sticking up for continuing to like put up with that BS because there's no doubts in my mind what Mercedes is doing, you could be doing, but instead you're in WWE standing by catering with a
So
and looking cool. So shout out to all the women. That's all. Moving on to AEW. It's folks, just like Doctor Strange said, we're in the end game now, okay? This is for all the AEW fans, and I can't even say I've been here with y'all since day one through this story. But for all the Death Rider fans, for all the Death Rider storyline enjoyers, this is your end game. This is your one outcome out of a million. Okay? And all the stars are aligning. They're in Texas. Hangman is in the main event, probably.
yep.
Are y'all
Texas
okay?
death match.
Well, oh my God. We see, y'all see, now we gotta stop naming it. We gotta just stop putting the state in these matches, like in the same thing. Okay, like we gotta stop doing this.
But the Texas death match, just Texas death match, no matter where it is, not just because it's Texas.
Right, for sure. But
Like when
this
they
is
do
my dig at
the death
WWE.
match, it's called the Texas death match.
It is.
I
Now
don't know what.
that's not my complaint. That's not my complaint with AEW. Now they have their Texas Death Match. My complaint with AEW is if I see any needles, any porcupines, any come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Because bro, the crazy part about it is I know Mox is gonna take it there. He's crazy, bro. He's gonna take it there. I just need them to dial that back just a little bit.
There's no way there's not a brick of some sort or like a cinder block. There's just no way.
Now
I can already see it now.
the cinder block is fine. But when y'all be doing the DDT off the center block or y'all be doing the suplexes on the center block, that's crazy, bro. Why?
It really is. It really is. Because
Like,
that shit
why?
can kill somebody for real. That shit can really paralyze
Like,
you.
why?
I understand being safe, but
At
it's
some
hard to
point,
be safe when you getting slammed on a fucking cinder block.
right?
Man.
Like, at some point, it's not safe. You know, like at some point, it's just
Like
not
I
safe.
get it's entertainment, but at the same time, motherfuckers be like, "Oh no!" in the crowd. Like
No,
they didn't need you. No, we didn't
I
need to see
react
that.
much differently than most people do when I see that.
When the
Man,
chant start, when the crowd starts saying "Please don't die," you doing too much.
yeah, to see that's
The
crazy,
Jeff
bro. And
Hardys, the Darby Allens, when they start, "Please don't die, please don't die," you need to stop.
yes,
Go do something else. Choose a
I'm
different
not
move.
gonna lie. I look at Vince very differently for what he let Jeff Hardy do. There's no way you was just like, okay,
On drugs.
you wanna you wanna jump
This
off this
nigga was not
30-foot
sober
ladder?
doing that shit.
Yeah, that's why I said, bro. That's the only way he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way he was doing it, bro. And that's why I be looking at. I mean, Darby Allin different. You climbing Mount Everest for fun. You just a
Yeah,
lunatic.
he just
Bro.
built like that.
You
I
just a
guess.
lunatic. You got it. Now,
Just
Jeff,
built different.
we know about you, Jeff. We know about you, Mr. Hardy. You're a sweet guy. I have not seen you do nothing hot flying like that since you've been off them yerks. I'm telling you, them yerks had superpowers. I'm telling you.
He also like damn near 50 now.
And he's still going. And they talk about they still want more contracts. No, bro. No. Y'all the
Yeah,
Hardys. And
y'all
y'all
good.
always have a contract, but no.
Let it cool out. Let it cool out. Y'all are good, man. It's all good.
Just let it fizzle a little bit, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. As y'all can tell, we don't have no direction for this pod at the moment, bro. Like, this is the best type of pods, though. We chopping it up, we chilling, we talking about things we like, we talking about things we don't like. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a comment in the chat, if you come in here just wandering around, this is a perfect time to say something and we can bounce off of what y'all talking about if the audience is feeling that. But I'm
Trying to
cool
get
on that, bro.
this thing to update because I don't feel my PS5 at all. So
Yeah, Reeks PlayStation's updating. We got some GMO. We got some GMO for y'all. But while it's updating, look, I got all kind of dream matches I can send, all kind of stuff. It don't matter. We got all kind of stuff we can do on this game. But what I was telling y'all is this is your Infinity War, man. This is your end game. AEW fans, enjoy this. Because as a WWE fan, I've had my Infinity War. I've had my end game. Now, I was Team Thanos during my Infinity War end game, but it was still a peak story. And now that it's over, we've been trying to chase that feeling. We just been trying to chase that feeling, chase that feeling, chase that feeling. So, AW fans, I'm just trying to give y'all advice, bro. Enjoy this one. No matter if it's at 2 o'clock, no matter if it's at 3 o'clock, enjoy this one
Session in broad daylight.
in broad daylight. But the way AEW run, it might be 7 o'clock before y'all see Hangman.
For real though.
I'm just keeping it set. So enjoy this. I'm not gonna say AEW gonna do what WWE did and kind of dial back because I feel like once Darby Allin come, like it's his turn, then y'all get y'all's little sequel. But we ain't there yet.
Yeah,
I don't.
at this point,
You
Darby
good?
Allin gotta move on. He gotta move to the side. You chose to do that, so the
No, you
story
gotta
passed
move.
you, bro.
So Hangman should
Story
hold this thing
passed
for
you.
how long? How long you think Hangman should hold this strap?
You know, I don't think he'll hold it for like dummy long because Osprey still gotta hold the title at some point. Darby does have to hold the title at some point. I'd be shocked if Kenny don't get another run. MJF's gonna get another run. Swerve's gonna get another run. Like they have a lot of guys. Takeshita is probably going to win this shit at some point. They got about 6 to 7 guys that have like a real shot or like a real like. All right, they need to have some
I think
type
that's
of
what I
thing.
like about AEW, bro, in a sense, because like they literally don't care which top guy has it. Like whoever's better, like, whoever's gonna put in the best work at the time is usually who has it.
Mhm.
Kinda, I feel like.
For the
But
most
for the
part,
most
yeah.
part with WWE, bro, they be gatekeeping. Like that's the problem
And a
with the
lot of it is story too.
yeah, bro. Like WWE, the problem with them, I feel like is the gatekeeping shit. Like one guy has it, so he has to have it. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I miss the old days, bro. Like sometimes, like if you for all the folks at home, if you go look at John Cena's title reigns, I promise y'all, there's only been two, I think two that were long. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it was 30, 40, 50 days. And back in the day, bro, we used to think that was long. We used to think if a champion was holding the belt for 2 to 3 months, it was a long time. Like we would be surprised if bro was holding it from this pay-per-view to the next. Cause
That's why CM Punk holding it for so long meant something.
right. And that's why
Even AJ Lee held it for like 290 days, I think it was.
she ain't
And
had
that
no
was like
time. She ain't
a
had no time.
crazy, but that was still like a crazy amount of time for a woman to have the
Facts.
belt for that long.
Facts.
And then
That is facts.
for her to lose it, like the shock factor of her losing it was crazy because nobody really knew who Paige was. Like nobody even knew she was the NXT Women's Champion when she came up here.
And then she
So
won that jaw. Off a roll up for real.
now she hit it with the finisher.
Damn.
She hit it with the Page turn.
Why do I feel like
The little,
I don't know why. I guess it's because she rolled out the ring
but I
so
think
quick and got up
AJ,
out of there. That's why I think
yeah.
that she
But
went
then
on
I
the roll
think
up.
when Paige won it, and then AJ was gone for a couple months. She came back, and I think AJ beat her on a roll
Ah, okay. So my history
because
be
they basically flip flopped the situation. Like when Paige was champion for a couple of months, the AJ came out, was like, "Oh, I'm coming out to congratulate you, whatever, whatever." Oh, and then boom, they put the title on the line, and then boom, AJ stole.
damn.
If I
It's
remember
crazy.
correctly.
It's crazy how much that happened. It's crazy how much like we actually remember, but like you can pinpoint it. I remember being there and being shocked. You know, sometimes you just remember that being
Yeah,
shocked and like something happened, and then
yeah,
your brain be like, okay. Then you try to put the details back together later. It'd be hard.
yeah,
It'd be hard, bro. Like I feel
yeah.
like if like my kids one day they're gonna ask me about WrestleMania 40, and I'm probably gonna butcher it. Like I'm probably not even gonna remember Taker came out there, but I'm just gonna be like, bro, they brought the whole gang out there to beat Roman, boy. I just remember, boom, 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 Crossroads done. My dog was done. Like, that's how I remember. But by that time, we ain't even gonna have YouTube. We gonna have holograms. Let me quit playing, bro. I'm lying. We were supposed to have flying cars by 2020, and I'm still in the Tacoma. They lied. They lied to me, bro. The world lied to me, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, Reek, like, have you ever watched TV, like an old show, and it'll jump to the future to be like 2025, flying cars everywhere, robots everywhere. No, gang, it's not that. It's not. I still go to work. I still go to work. I don't have a flying car. Nope. What if I told y'all? What if I told y'all on this pod? If it was 2007, what if I told y'all that you looking at me in this camera, you probably 30 years old, still living with your mom dukes. You probably, it just is what it is. That's what 2025 is now. It's clip.
It really is.
It's clip.
2025, like this stretch of years got to be up there with like some of the worst happened in terms of like
Bro,
economy and just lifestyle and things like that.
lifestyle crazy, bro. If you go out and ask most of your homies what they like,
Black
where they
Ops 2 was
stay,
set in 2025. For real?
what?
Bryce
Who
said
said
Black
that?
Ops 2 was set in 2025. Was it really?
Well, guess what, Bryce? They wasn't wrong about one thing. Nuketown. Nuketown. There is wars and bombs dropping everywhere in 2025. So yeah, brother, they wasn't wrong about
Oh
that.
man.
What do we know? America wasn't wrong about war. Ain't that crazy? We always knew we wanted to do that. That shit's nuts. I can't believe that, bro.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that, bro. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. I can't believe it. Wrestling has evolved since back then. I will say that at least. It has evolved. We have more stars now than we've ever had in general. A lot to do because of social media. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, y'all know what type of era we in. We in the oil farm era. So if you, in my opinion, if you do something good enough to get on an editing TikTok, you're gonna blow up. Like as a celebrity, superstar, anything. That boy Dom runs TikTok. I see more Dom edits on TikTok than damn near like outside of Legends of the Past. Current future superstars today, he's the only one that I'd be seeing edits of. I swear to y'all.
Yeah. Him and Mello.
And
The ones
Mello,
I've
but
seen the
see,
most.
that's still probably my favorite edit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That Lil Wayne Mello still hit, bro. I go back and watch
If
that.
I do nothing, I've been proud.
They lucky I can't find it. I'll play it. They lucky I can't find it. Let me see. I might be able to find it for y'all so y'all know what we talking about. Because I know I sent it to Reek. Actually, that edit might have been so good. I might have tagged Reek. I don't even think I sent it. I think I tagged him. I was like, yeah, bro. This is it.
I'm mad because there was a clip of us rapping that shit, and then that live show got taken down before I could clip everything.
They lame, bro. Hey, another thing, bro. YouTube, stop taking us down, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's free to react, bro. It's literally free to
It really
react.
is.
It's
It
free
really
to
is.
react, bro. And if WWE out here putting up people reacting to their stuff and still hitting them with copyrights is crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that is crazy. That really is crazy.
Like, y'all using us for free promo, not us specifically. First of all, I'm mad at WWE.
Yeah.
Y'all know damn well y'all should have used us for that R-Truth clip.
Come on now. Well, that's true.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, y'all. Yeah, we small, bro.
Two
But
niggas
still,
with dreads. A nigga with dreads return. Y'all ain't want to.
y'all ain't want to use this. I bet we gonna remember
Y'all
that.
got
Now,
it.
listen, Tony Khan. If you need influencers, I promise you I'll leave this WWE life behind me. I promise you I'll switch sides.
Hey,
I'm cool with Swerve. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. They gonna put us in a room. I'm cool with Swerve. Where he at? Where he at? I'm cool with him. I promise you. I promise you. I can talk about Swerve. I can talk about Will Ospreay. I can talk about that.
where Ricochet at?
You know what I'm saying?
Where Mercedes? How many belts she got right now?
See.
Timeless.
They wouldn't allow me to have access to her. They wouldn't allow me. I'm just being honest.
Don't wall out now.
They wouldn't allow me, bro.
Don't say nothing crazy.
I'm just keeping it
Somebody
static.
behind you.
Nah, it don't matter. Life is life. Life is life. That one right there, it's one of the elites. It's just simple.
Woo!
It's just that simple. It is what it is. Don't blame me. I'm just a man.
Oh man. No,
You
that's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying? That's all it is, man. But WWE, quit playing with us. And like my girl Maya say, if I ain't your cup of tea, and if Restless Wrestling ain't your cup of tea, don't drink it. Ain't that right? That's right. That's the right quote right there. I'm just saying, man. I feel like that's mad dirty, bro. That's mad dirty, WWE. I feel like we put in mad work. I felt a little slighted. And I don't even know. I feel like it's delusional that I felt slighted, but I felt so slighted, bro. Not being up
I
there.
definitely be looking when it's like pay-per-views over. I'm like, all right, let's see if we made it. Let's see if we made it. Nope.
Did make it. Did make it. And that's okay. And that's okay. I'm not
Because
gonna
when we
clown
do,
no. I'm not gonna clown none of the
it's
other
up.
influencers that be on there. But y'all know y'all need some diversity. That's all I'm saying. that's all.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm
Because the
saying.
only ones that I seen that got some real color are Ross and Doug.
I actually gotta see like if I know these guys because I feel like I do, but I might not.
They're from Houston. They was at Drink Off. They went to Drink Off for the first time this year, I think. They do a lot of wrestling. They started out doing a lot of wrestling reactions. There was three of them at first. And now it's just two of them.
Oh, I see them. Okay. Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you haven't seen Ross before, at least.
Yeah,
Because Ross be wild. Ross he be running around the room like, let's go.
bro. Because wrestling
I
really be
think when
having us
John
like
Cena
that
came
sometimes.
back like 3 years ago, he lost his voice.
When he came back, like
Yes.
the check up
When
on
he
Roman.
returned against Roman, yeah, he lost his voice.
Oh, you lucky we weren't recording it. I was geeked too. I ain't even know what was going on,
I
bro.
was
Like
too. I said,
I was like, what? Because that was the point where like I thought
you just
Cena was
didn't know.
never coming back, bro. Like after
Yeah.
the, I don't know. I thought he was never
Because
coming back.
then that was just a wild time because then after that, they set up the match at SummerSlam. Then after SummerSlam, he beats John Cena. Then Brock come out. Like, hold on, bro. This motherfucker. Every time Roman beats somebody else just spawn in.
Bro, Brock coming down
And
that
this is after
long
he
ass
beat
ramp.
Edge. This is after he beat Edge and Daniel Bryan. Then he beat Edge. And then Cena came back. Then he beat Cena. Then Brock came back. I'm like, God dang, bro.
Bro, where did we bro that the title reign was special, bro. They was feeding him feed pre Triple H. Like I said. Now, people at home probably looking at me crazy, but like I said, look up the stats, bro. After Triple H, that man never won a match clean again. That's what made the title reign stale, bro. We just kept cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating. Like, bro, stop, bro. Cause that dub at WrestleMania against DB and Edge was cold, bro. Stack him, pin him. I wanted him to make that a t-shirt, but he did. I wanted to make it a t-shirt. Stack him, pin him, move on. Fire. We didn't see that version of him for a minute. He was really ruthless at that time. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he was.
Then he
Because
started
he was
cooling. Chill,
he's
bro.
in that guillotine on dudes
Cause you
and
know
really
you was
putting dudes to
you
sleep.
not even cranking it, bro. Like you just holding it and making faces. I was on him bad, bro. That had me crying. hit it one time.
My arms extra big.
I was over there like this. Pause, bro. What? You all up in his? You all up in his ear?
You gonna suffocate. It's my
Bro,
arm. It's extra big.
in WWE hell, bro. Like, why would he throw Dom out the ring and they use that camera view like he launched him?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. I was like, bro, that's crazy.
I said, oh nah, bro. Like he killed dog.
Bro, this guy.
Had that boy looking like Jazz from Fresh.
Bro, he used to launch Jazz. Oh god. Get out. Hey, bro, that's funny, bro. They folded that one a little bit. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
After Triple
Yeah.
H, that reign, I mean, I just feel like he was ready to move on from it, so he just didn't find the right avenue to at that minute.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him also at the same time because usually, if you're a football fan, y'all, usually when you get a new GM, new coach, and you had a quarterback that was there that was kind of okay, 9 times out of 10, your quarterback's getting packed up within that next year or two because it's not his guy. Everybody wants their guy. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Triple H's guy is Cody. I mean, as it should be.
I
I
mean,
feel
he
like,
was gonna have Cody win at 39.
yeah, that was that. I
Heyman and
mean,
Roman and Rock talked about it.
it was smart
He
though.
was gonna have Cody win early.
Do you believe if Cody wins at 39, does his momentum stay the same as it would be today? Do you think that actually changed his popularity? I do, because we got the whole "we want Cody" thing after that. Like, we got a bunch of that.
I
Like,
think because he got hurt, the torn pec, and missed the time that he did, it made sense because he didn't go through any adversity before 39. But I don't think people thought that people were going to stay on his side for a full year to get back to that moment because and it was like the lead up, like the way that he talked about his dad and the stuff he was saying, and then he comes out with Brody Lee's son and he kisses his daughter and all this other stuff, and it's like, damn, all right, like everything's setting up for him to win this shit. The crowd was ready for it, and it didn't happen. Now hindsight is 2020, so it looks like it finished like the finish of WrestleMania 40 was better, but at the same time he wins that, and then the culmination of him winning the championship is the shit that happens the next year with Cena, which, due to The Rock not showing up, doesn't have the same feel to it. Like when he lost, it was supposed to feel a certain way. It did, but it was also just like, what did we just watch? Like, what did we just see? More so than like, oh my God, Cody just lost. It was like, that's how we
so
doing
the
that?
previous, the 41,
Yeah. Like last year's,
bro,
his
that was
previous one.
garbage though. That's wild. That shit
No,
was
that's what I'm saying.
trash.
That's what I'm saying. Like 39 in the moment, that felt like the perfect time. But we said the same thing with like Sammy and Drew.
Right.
So if Sammy and Drew win, when does Cody get his? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Okay, so
because if Drew won, then Sammy
when
never gets that moment. And then if Sammy won, then Drew wouldn't have had his moment either. And then Cody doesn't get that ultimate moment.
because yeah, that well, Drew's came before Cody,
Pretty
before
early.
39.
Yeah.
And then Sammy's came after 39.
Yeah. It was like,
Well, I'm just trying to. It's not that I'm disagreeing. I'm just trying to gauge like
no, yeah.
which one.
Because Drew's was
Drew
2023.
Drew not
I
winning
want to say.
made more sense than Sammy not winning. And I'm not saying it
Yeah.
wasn't the right time for Drew to win, because I still think if there was anybody that was gonna win before Cody, probably Drew in that
Yeah.
moment at that spot.
Yeah.
But adding
Because the way he was
Solo
talking
did
about
add a whole nother layer to the
it
story.
did.
So
It did.
if we're really keeping a stack about Roman's story, I feel like it could have ended in multiple ways. My personal favorite way of the ending probably would have been Jay, because it started with Jay. I thought it should have ended with Jay. Like, Jimmy interfering in that match really made no sense to me. Still to this day, like,
Yeah,
why?
facts.
Like, bro, what was the point of that? They could have just let Jimmy or Jay win right there, and then you wouldn't even have to have all this main event Jey Uso, y'all hoeing him, or does he deserve it or not? Because at that moment, bro,
Right.
like, that was
If
his
he
story.
beat Roman, then he's solidified after that.
Right. And then y'all had him pin him anyway in the tag team match later
I was
on.
about to say he was the only one to pin him during that run.
So it don't even matter. So then number 2, I think it was Sammy. Because come on, bro. Like, if you want to talk about putting a title on somebody not expecting it, boy, what? That would have been crazy. Especially if, and then my problem is also like WWE swears like, yeah, we listen to y'all, we do this, we do that, bro. That's probably one of the loudest pops I've ever heard in my life, bro. Still to this day, is when he hit Roman with that chair. Like, damn, bro.
Oh,
Like,
that may
really
be the
did.
loudest ever.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, cool, bro. You don't think that he would have got the same pop if he would have got the dub in Canada?
Yeah,
Now we're
yeah.
not saying now as far as Cody Rhodes, like it's Sammy, bro. Like Sammy could have just lost that thing right back. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
and it would have still made sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then Cody could have won it again. Now last is Drew. I put Drew last because Drew would have had to hold it. You know what I'm saying? Like Drew wins it, he has to hold it. Like I said, there ain't no guarantee today when they gave it back to Roman later on down the line on a rematch on some BS.
Yeah.
But I think that's why they still hesitating with Drew because I think they know once Drew got it, he's gonna have to hold it. He's going to have
Yeah.
to. He's that type of
And
dude.
The Rock and CM Punk do monkey wrenches
They also
in
did throw
40
monkey
minutes.
wrenches.
In 40. Because Punk was supposed to have the match with Seth at 40, but got hurt during the Drew story. So they just kept that story going. But there's a lot that could have happened that didn't happen. There's a lot that, like, because if Cody, so say Sammy wins, then Cody probably has to turn to get to the belt at that point.
Maybe.
If Sammy has it.
Maybe. But they could have also
Because you can't do a face versus face because if you're wanting Cody to be the fan favorite and you want him to be like, oh my god, he finished the story, then it's hard to do that against a guy like Sammy. Now if they would
but
have
that's
gone
why I
they
think
gave it to
Sammy
Sammy
would
and
have
then
got it
back to
taken.
Roman,
Sammy would have got it taken.
then I guess
I don't
but
either
then the story
either
don't hit the
Roman would
same
have
if
took
it
it.
goes back to Roman after that.
But then they might not even have to do that because Roman might not even have to touch it, bro. They really could have just ran Sammy and KO right after that. Have KO take it, then have Cody take it on KO. We could have everything that we just had happen in the last year could have happened earlier. We could have just pushed it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even with
That's a
Drew,
fact.
like if Drew won it and held it, I guess. But like that was years. But I mean, even Drew still could have ran a story with Punk if he wanted to. They could have done it, bro. That's what I'm saying. My problem with WWE is they be gatekeeping, bro. Like you can change the title and still write what you were gonna write.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
laziness. That's all it is. They don't want to. Like it's just easier for them to
Yeah.
be like, all right, he's a champ for a while. We'll just have these. We'll just write it for the competitors. We'll write a story
Yeah.
for the challengers, and depending on how that does, we'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. But once you're a champion, bro, your story stops. I'm starting to see that in
Yeah.
WWE now. Like
Yeah.
once
It's
you're,
really bad.
it's
It's really
terrible.
bad.
It's
Like you can
terrible.
book up to the rain, but you can't book the rain. Which the rain is more important than the chase, or it's supposed to be at least.
Right.
Like I'll say in AEW, like 95% of the world title reigns, both women's and men's, have been really good. Just because once you get there, like you have to. If you're not on your game, if you look like you shouldn't be
Yeah,
the
they watching
champion,
it.
they're just gonna take it. They're just gonna take it off. They're gonna take
Literally.
it off you and give it to somebody else. Because if you're not fitting it, if it's not the right moment or the right move, they'll give it some. It's too many dudes, and there's too many women in the back for us to be playing around and like, oh yeah, he might or she might figure it out. No, if this ring not working, we move it to the next thing. Like it's just not. But they don't. They stick to their stories for the most part. I would say they stick to their stories sometimes to a fault. But
You want a water bottle first?
I don't think it's bad that they are what's the word stubborn. Hey, Tony Khan can be stubborn in the way that he's booking.
Right.
He's like, no, I'm not changing this. I'm not changing this unless he absolutely has to, like his injury or something like that, which has happened in the past. But I would say, as far as like booking reigns, both mid card, tag team, world titles,
I mean,
I would
bro.
say AEW has done a better job for sure.
Right. I mean, bro. Everybody was lit to see Private Party get the straps. Like, bro, I
Yeah,
remember. I don't remember the last time we were excited to watch a tag team win anything other than the Street Profits. And even when the Street
yeah,
Profits won, I mean,
yeah.
y'all repackaged them.
That shit was just overdue.
It was overdue,
That shit
and
was
y'all
just
repackaged
overdue.
them. They're not even the
Yeah.
same Street Profits that we wanted to win. Like,
So
I don't know what they are now. I don't know if they're
they just keep
mad.
repackaging them over and over.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're mad half the time. I don't know if they're lit half the time. I don't know. I still don't know what the Street Profits are. I don't know if they're tweeners, their faces, their heels. I don't know what's going on with them. Like they lit. Once again, that's one of the scenarios where I thank the wrestlers for making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Because bro, I don't know what they doing with y'all. And now,
Yeah.
y'all got the Judgment Day, got every title on the Judgment Day. Well, y'all ain't even got the best version of the Judgment Day. Like, bro, we done ran through 3, 4 iterations of the Judgment Day, bro. In the best Judgment Day, they didn't even have the titles, bro. It was just Rhea that had the title at the time. For real. Maybe Damien
Now
at the
they
same time.
Damien and Finn had the tag titles,
Right.
and then Dom had the North American title for like a month.
And then Rhea
Yeah,
had her John. Because I remember she
because
got
they were
mad at
the
Dom.
undisputed tag champions for a minute. So
She
really, it
told
was just
Dom, if you
Dom that
don't
didn't have
win,
nothing.
don't come home.
Facts.
She
It's
said, if you
like,
don't win the
damn.
belt, don't come home.
It's like,
Word.
that's kind of crazy, nah?
But like,
It's like, didn't he help you win your shit?
that was crazy though. She
That's
did gaslight
crazy.
the hell out of Dom, no
And they
cap.
wouldn't help him. Like, all right, you wouldn't even stand on business. You want him to come home regardless. Didn't stand on business at all.
They ain't on business at all, bro. Now we got now they got they got the important ones. I mean, not the important ones, but the important ones. They just missing
Yeah.
a world heavyweight title, but you're not getting that, buddy. Y'all just gonna have to settle for that. Yeah, I see.
Now, if they'd have gave Finn the money in the bank, that door's open.
It's a little bit more different. Then we can see more how much of a lunatic Finn really is, and if he really doing it for the group or himself. Like at that point,
Oh, we know what it is.
but we already know what it is just by how he talking. But it's still
I
like,
can't wait to see what they do to Dom, though. I know I'll be mad, low key. I'll be mad, but I'll be like, damn, this kind of cool.
yeah, they finna backdoor the hell out of Dom. Now I don't know if it's gonna be. I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like they should backdoor him. I don't know. I don't know if they should backdoor him with somebody else or they should just cost them and backdoor him. Like I don't know how. What do you?
I think I think Finn eventually like cost him the belt, similar to how he did with Damien. Then like Dom and Finn are like arguing in the ring or whatever. And then the rest of them come down, like, all right, guys, stop, stop, stop. And then like somebody attacks Dom. But there has to be somebody else joining because
That's what I'm saying, bro.
there's two guys and two girls right now. Like Raquel and Roxanne are gonna jump Dom. So you would need like at least one other guy, I would think, to like help
What
jump
AJ
him.
doing these days? I'm still waiting on him.
AJ been messing with Dom every week because Dom said he hurt. He got this doctor's note. Dom hilarious though.
Dom funny as
AJ
shit.
walked away. He said, come on, he said, doctor's note, doctor's note, doctor's note.
He can't compete. Yeah.
He said, can't touch me. He walked away. He said, MC Hammer, can't touch this. I said, yo, what's
Something wrong with him, bro. Something wrong with him. He's perfect at the job.
Oh my
That's
god,
one thing
bro.
about Dom, man. He's perfect at the job. He understands the job. He,
Understands the
I mean, he
business.
grew up, bro. He grew up in it, right? And it's like one thing I like about him is like he
Where
obviously
he debuted as
sees
like a 5-year-old.
right, bro. But it's earned though. That's what I like about Dom. He's trying to
Yeah.
earn it. Like he's not him just saying. Everybody be trolling him about saying he the greatest Mysterio of all time, but bro, he really like he trying to make his own name, bro. If you ain't seeing that by now, then you're done. Like he's
Yeah.
trying to make his own name. And the good thing about Dom is he has. I literally there is no Ray and Dom, bro. Like, or that's just Ray's son, bro. That's legitimately Dom. Like that's Dom.
Yeah.
I don't even call him Dom Mysterio. I just like, bro, that's Dom. Like,
Literally.
so
Literally.
I'm
Everybody just
really
says
happy
Dom.
for him, bro. I'm happy for him and I'm happy for Solo, bro, because Solo is Solo, bro. Like Solo.
Solo's
Happy
doing that
birthday,
shit,
Solo
man.
Sokola, man. Happy birthday to
Bro,
my dog.
did you see the old video that went around Twitter the past couple of days where Solo's probably like 9 or 10, the Usos are like
Let me
17,
see.
18
You know, it
probably.
ain't nothing to find it.
Rikishi's sitting there, um, and Solo like trying to crack jokes and shit, and you can see like Jimmy and Jay in the background, like chill the fuck out. Like they wasn't having it. They was like, damn, Solo been the clown of the family this whole time, this whole life.
Oh God.
You can see it like like he did that little like when he did that little fake laugh when he like mocked somebody with his
Yeah.
shoulders and shit. It looked like he was doing that. when he was like 9 or 10. I said, nah. So I said, nah, he been like this.
He
I could just
definitely been
let
like
him
this,
be himself on TV.
bro.
Let me
That's
see if I
all
can.
it took. That's all it took, bro.
You
Was him
found
to
it?
be himself,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm
I know you
glad,
found it.
bro. I'm glad, bro. Like, I'm glad.
Hold
I'm
on, let me
glad they
see if I
got
can
something
find it.
for
I
him.
can send it to you.
Yeah, yeah, please. I gotta see that, Joe.
Solo hilarious, bro. Because why was he hanging out the car like that?
Bro, that's what I was saying, bro. When he was hanging out the car, and they still be having me weak. They be calling him the weekend suit. He in the weekend suit that all red.
He is the
Like,
weakest.
bro, why was he leaning out the car like that, bro? Like, come on, bro. Act right, bro. Act normal.
That's a great question. Hold on, I know I like the update is almost done. We getting there. We getting there. Let me find
Did
it.
you see Steph Curry comment under? I say that, bro. I can't wait. Oh, I'm about to be petty. Let me go ahead and like this. Yeah, I'm going to like that. I
All right,
can't wait to be
I'm
petty.
about to send it to you right now. You like, oh, ain't nobody else laughing? We not joking around? Okay, never mind.
Oh God. Why was he looking? Why was he looking at them like that? He was like, "Oh, big bro, so be cool."
It's like Jay and Jimmy did not want to be there.
They was cool,
It's
wasn't
like,
they?
and they stayed wearing the big ass jerseys though. I feel like every time I see them at that age, they would wear some kind of big jerseys.
Cause I don't
Juice
know
and
what
time
taboo,
free.
I don't know what taboo rule it is, but I guess Samoans that grew up in the West Coast is somehow inherently black.
Niggas.
I don't really understand it, but they all be saying the N word. They all be wearing do rags, big ass jerseys. I'm like, bro,
Dreads.
yeah,
Jacob.
dreads, cornrows. I don't know what's going.
Braids.
I
Yep.
don't know what's going on with y'all,
Like twist. Like, hold
bro. Like,
on.
come on, bro. Now, Jacob,
What they told you y'all was
You need a retwist.
bad.
That brother has
I
not
mean, I
had.
do too, but damn, I'm
Yeah, I
not on
do.
TV.
His new growth is out of this world. Bro got a whole afro.
Out of the bro.
You might as well go, bro. You can't go see Quita real
It's
quick
bad.
off West Boulevard. Go get your shit done, bro. You a millionaire at this point, or a
I'm
thousand.
about to say
You got thousands at least.
you was a champion of a WWE show, or you was a champion on a WWE
They
brand.
still got him on that rookie deal. That's why they put that belt on him so fast. Fatu still on that evolve contract. I know how they coming. I know how they coming. They not fooling me. He probably asked for some more money. They said, you know what, Solo, go ahead, take it.
Right. Oh, he's tweaking. He's tweaking.
He's tweaking. He misunderstood the assignment.
He's only been here for a year,
Like, damn, it's been a year.
which is crazy. He really ain't been here that long.
It's been a year. No, I think it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
because
already been damn near a year.
he debuted right after WrestleMania last year. Like maybe like Tama was the first one to show up, and then like two.
Oh yeah, he was here
I
for a
think
minute.
Jacob showed up during their tag team match. It was Solo and Tama versus um, Randy and Kevin Owens. So he might have just passed the year. Like it might have been like May. May might have been his year. But all the stuff he's done in a year and 2 months, basically, that's different. That's a rookie of the year, MVP type, Candace Parker type shit. Rookie of the year,
Shout
MVP
out
on team
Candace,
year.
man. Shout out Candace for the jersey retirement. Well
She gonna have
deserved.
two this year.
Yeah, well deserved. Go. She Chicago gonna do it too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
They
she brought
gonna
a
get
title. She brought a title there, bro.
brought the title home.
I feel like that's a
She said,
crazy
"I'm
story
going
that
home,
nobody
pulling the
ever talks
Bron."
about. I remember that though, because
Yeah,
she had who else did she have on her? She had her. She had another guard that was nice though. It was
Ka.
Yeah.
Kalia Copper, Sloop,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Quigley.
yeah, yeah. Bro, Copper was a gambling god. No cap. She was eating. Um, you said they had Vandersloot, right? Yeah,
Yeah, that's Sloop and
yeah. That was
Quigley.
like her last year there, right?
Second to last.
Second to last.
I think most of them left the same year,
That was around the time where I
but
started tap.
Cobb was the only one left after Candace and Sloop left, and Quigley didn't play that next year. I don't think. I think she took the year off, and then we was like, she's not coming back. I think she just officially retired, like
You took a
before
year off and
this
your
year.
team won a chip. I'm not coming back either. I'll be pissed.
No, no, no. She won. She was there when they won the chip. The year after
The
they won the
after?
chip, I
Oh
think
yeah,
she
I'm not
didn't
coming
play.
back.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
coming back. Either way it goes, I'm
Because
not
I mean,
coming back.
she's Chicago through and through. Like, she was born in Chicago, played at DePaul, and then played with the Sky.
She was on a YouTube video. I forgot who she played against.
I think it was Chris Paul. You talking about the horse one?
Yeah, they played horse. I say I remember she was on
Yeah,
YouTube or something and they
I think
played
she
horse.
played Chris Paul during COVID. I thought she won it, but they said Mike Conley won it. But I thought she had won one of those because they all did it at their houses. So I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
they did
kind of
do it at the
cheating.
crib.
Because not all of them had like real courts. Like I think Chris Paul had a real court. I think Zach Levine went
But
to
Quigley
like a
was in her
park.
driveway, I think.
Yeah, Quigley was in her driveway, but like not like one of the real like he had like a court built into his floor. She just had
Yeah.
like one of the ones that we would have had as
Yeah,
kids.
in the
Like,
driveway.
and she was just shooting on that. I'm like, that's looking kind of cheating
Hey,
because
bro.
that rim got no give. That don't hit the rim, it might just fall in. But that
Yeah,
rim don't bounce. So it's like ain't.
that's crazy. Yeah, I remember that during. That's crazy. I remember that during COVID because I think that's what made me want to start watching like the W in more because I guess I didn't know who Quigley was and I was like, she can shoot. Might as well see what the game talking about.
They called the 3-point contest the Quigley Invitational for 3 years
Yeah,
because
see,
every
that's
time she
tough.
went, she won. I think the only and I was always rooting for Kelly McBride. I think Kelly McBride got it 1 year, but there was 1 year where they was like neck and neck, and then Quigley was stupid. I was pissed. I was like, and I think
That's
this
how I
was
be
like
though.
2018 or 19 because I
Yeah, that's
remember I
smooth.
was down here visiting family and I was watching it and I was like, oh, we about to get it today. We about to get it today. Quigley said, no, you're not.
No, sir. Come have a seat beside me and so I can tell you what it
I was like,
is.
man, I was like, now I need to see Quigley, Caitlin, Caleb McBride, Sabrina, 3-point shootout. I need it. I need it.
I was impressed. I was impressed. Shout out to the W.
How
Uh
long you got? Because we might be able to do it, but I don't wanna hold you up.
Honestly, bro, let's bookmark it, put a pin in it, and then because I'm afraid if we start half of the, let's say we do half of the draft, I'm afraid if I go out of it, it will make us do the whole thing over. I don't think the
It
draft
probably
would.
would.
Yeah, because you know, like the online settings and offline settings are different. WWE. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get on y'all last real quick. 2K. Now that we here, before I get up out of here, fix your shit. Bro. Why would you make an online mode where we can't play each other? We can't customize the rosters. We can't watch the matches, bro. Why the fuck would you think that we wouldn't want to play with our own squads we drafted against somebody else? You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Making us pay $70, $100 just to not be able to play with our homies. I should not have to go in a GM mode and go out and then make a whole separate online lobby to play against Reek. Should not have to do that, bro. It's not that hard.
It's fact.
It's not.
It's facts.
Y'all got enough money to make cities on 2K and islands on this game. Y'all ain't. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You really playing with me. You and Riverside have been playing with me. My patience is running thin. Simple.
It's
And
fact.
for all of our supporters, my patience running thin with y'all too. We close to 200 on TikTok, man. Y'all got to make sure y'all run that up, man. Come on, y'all. We close to 200 on TikTok. I'm not mad at y'all. I love y'all, actually. I'm just proud. Uh, I'm proud that y'all rock with us enough to get us to one whatever. I don't know the exact number. Maybe I can look. Let me see. I still don't know. Hold up. We getting there. We at 165. So I appreciate y'all. We almost there. No cap. Um like I wish we be trying to get clips for y'all. I mean, we sorry, bro. The times have been trash. The Raws have been starting at 3 o'clock. The Raws, some SmackDown started at 6. Well, one Raw started at 6. One SmackDown
Yep.
started at 12. Saudi was at
Yep.
1. Now AEW
Yep.
at 3. We trying, y'all. They not working
And
with
last
us.
week's show, we had to do 3 different videos.
And last week's show, Riverside decided to
Sold us.
keep kicking us out. So we had to do three separate mini pods. So that episode was trash, in my opinion.
Yep.
So sorry, y'all. And today we got y'all a blooper episode where we just chatted it up. But sometimes we need these episodes to
Facts.
reset, bro. Like sometimes you need to reset. You know, get your thoughts out there. But we approaching episode 50. This was episode 47. So 48 is gonna be a banger. 49 or 48
Goddamn
is gonna be
47.
goddamn 47. 48 is gonna be a watch party. So luckily for that. 49 will be uh 49. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. For the technical place of 49. But I'll be back for the real 49. And then we kick our August off with 50. So our August 2nd is gonna be hopefully
Wait,
still. It's August 2nd, I think. Wait, what's today?
that's SummerSlam day 1. Unless it's 3rd and 4th. But I think that's SummerSlam day 1. I think it's August 2nd, August 3rd.
So
But
it
see
looks
how
like
close everything is together, bro? That's
damn,
what I'm
y'all.
saying. Like,
We can't even get our
Evolution
proper.
is next week. Saturday Night's Main Event is next week. And then 2 weeks
2
is
weeks.
SummerSlam. How are you building all this with every PLE being every 2 weeks?
They be using night 1 to build for night 2 instead of it being 2 separate spectacles now. Let's talk about it. 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 Let's talk about it.
I'm tired of TKO, man.
TKO is ruining the sport I love, man. I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, y'all could call us IWC or ICW, whatever y'all like to call them, but bro, I'm not one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I don't actively be on there complaining on Twitter about what's going on. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might see me say a couple things, but most of my grievances are with the like behind the scenes. It ain't even what's going on screen. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it either, bro. Yeah, we literally like Gunther is like, how are you gonna have Gunther in a match with Goldberg and then turn around and probably have him? He's your world champion, bro. You gonna have him do something else.
Yeah.
So what do you?
I mean, they just hinted at him and Punk on Raw. Like he came out, talked about Goldberg, then Seth Rollins interrupted him. Then they went back and forth. Then CM Punk came out to attack Seth Rollins ran away. And then Gunther tried to confront Punk. Punk pushed him down, walked away. Just like, so are y'all building towards Gunther Punk now? Or what
What
are
I
we
say,
doing?
bro?
They just jumped from
All right, listen.
Punk Cena's right to Punk Gunther. Like we didn't just see that.
This is gonna sound. This I might be in the. And honestly, I hope this make it to the clips, y'all. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna drop the sound effect. If y'all have this man Seth Rollins cash in on the big gold belt that he helped make important, I'm crashing out. If the end goal is not Seth holding the big one, I'm crashing out. Because what is the point of all this? This man literally carried that big gold ass belt for 6 months to 8 to 9 months to make it relevant into bro. He brought it on the show hurt. He was wrestling with that belt hurt. Put over somebody at Mania with it. Then y'all continue to fumble that belt just to have him win the Money in the Bank to come back to save that belt again. Garbage as fuck. Garbage. 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 Now, I don't care about y'all's gatekeeping. I don't care if that's Cody's belt and y'all making time for it. I don't care if that's Cena's belt. Bro, if this man formed an alliance, if that man formed an alliance, an all-star squad, and won the Money in the Bank to compete for the B belt, I'm pissed. And why do I call it the B belt? Because y'all let Roman Reigns go on TV every week and call it the B belt and make it feel less important. So I'm gonna treat it as such. If y'all gonna have that man do that, I'm pissed. Now, if Punk go after it, whatever, bro. That'll be Punk's first world heavyweight title win in WWE. You cannot complain, sir. I'm sorry. It don't matter which one you get, you gotta be happy with it. But as far as Seth, it doesn't make sense for Seth. And it wouldn't make sense for his story. He's talking about he wants the power. Bro, you're not gonna have no power holding that big gold belt, bro. We don't care. We don't care. You're on Raw, but cool. It's not the undisputed world heavyweight championship, bro. This is how I feel though. Maybe I'm in a short majority. Like, but I just feel like that's backtracking for him. And we've already seen Seth backtrack way too many times. We already see him get beat up every week with a strong faction. So what's the play? Is he just gonna lose the briefcase? I mean, he's talking about heist of the century, so it's not a heist of the century if it's on the big gold. I'm sorry.
He did leave. He did leave the show early to go start working on Plan B. Don't know what Plan B is,
Don't know what it is.
but I'm willing to trust Seth and Paul Heyman that if they got something up their sleeve, it's gonna be something good. But I can't see him. I agree, but I can't see him cashing in on the big one because he would have to
That's
cash in on Cody.
crazy, bro. That's crazy to me, though, bro.
And they showed him and Cody like just stand off, like everything was cool between them. So I really don't know.
That's crazy to me, bro. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, bro, Cody is the quarterback. I get it, bro. But at this point, bro, he don't even need the belt to be him, bro. They love that dude regardless. Like, they love that dude regardless, bro. I mean, I'm not saying he don't deserve it, another, but his reign was cool. He made something out of nothing. They was just feeding him opponents like we knew he was gonna win, but he was still putting on
Yeah.
bangers and he was still willing to put on bangers. Most people get complacent, obviously, but in terms of what we got going on now, I don't know, bro. I feel like it's okay to let Seth rock for a little bit. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world, bro. Cody just hit 40. I mean, he said he don't, or is he 40 yet? His birthday was the other day.
I say he might have just turned 40.
I don't. What did he say? He didn't want to wrestle past 45. I forgot what he said.
I can see. He is 40 now. He just turned 40.
He's 40. Cody's 40 now. I don't know, man. It's such a rock and a hard place because WWE has so many stars, but it's just in my eyes, bro. Like, the way I see it is because everybody's already on Twitter saying WWE is giving Seth Rollins opportunities and blah blah blah, and he ain't never ran with it. But that's just false, bro. Like, I feel like I feel like they put Seth Rollins in positions to succeed, and then they stop aiding him. I feel like they stop aiding him after that. Like, they just be like, all right, well, we got you here. You know, like sometimes he has a belt. They're like, okay, yeah, you got the belt, but it's gonna be you to carry the belt. It's gonna be it's gonna be on you to carry it. It's gonna be on you to make it important. Like it's not fair, bro. Like, and then whenever he retires, I guarantee you, there's gonna be a whole slew of people to be like, bro, he's one of the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? But while he was here, y'all wasn't trying to advocate for the man to get the big John. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. I see it too many times with athletes, bro. See it way too many times with athletes. Once they're gone, then y'all want to start being like, oh yeah, he should have got this, he should have got that, bro. Our voice is heard now. You might as well just rock with him now. And I'm not even, bro. Why am I one of this man's biggest soldiers? And I'm not even a big fan. I'm a fan of his work, but his characters, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the other side. We already explained that, but I'm on the other side. But even still, come on, bro. It's just to me in my head, like, yes, I'm a Roman fan, but it's like, bro, y'all mean to tell me y'all don't think Seth couldn't have had a tribal chief esque type run? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he could have. He's more than capable. That's what I'm saying. Like, I hate looking at him as being like he's a B guy. I hate looking at him like out of the Shield. I hate looking at him and being like, he's like the least important because it's not, bro. Like he's him. He's also him. Like he's also him. One went to AEW and had to prove his worth, which is fine. One stayed and they gave him everything, but he also capitalized. And then you got Seth, bro, who just be working. But like, I've yet to see him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's like he's gotten opportunities, but I just never felt like he was the guy. Like I want to feel like Seth is the guy once, like at least
He's been
once.
Bailey essentially,
bro. And Bailey's worse than him. That's the
yeah,
problem.
for sure.
Like if she gets
Like
done worse
you're
than him,
always there, you're consistent. We can trust you to do anything. Anything we give you, you gonna turn into gold. And that's a bad thing to do. That's a bad thing to be.
it's a
It's a
terrible
bad
thing
thing
to
to
do.
be reliable
It's terrible, bro.
in this business. I should say in this
Actually,
business, in
I'm
the
not even gonna
WWE
say that.
specifically.
That's in every business, bro. Because even okay, I was a manager. I mean, for 8 years, bro, and even we would send the bad guys home early and keep the
Yeah,
good guys
yep,
later. Is it fair? Hell no, because I was one of them dudes too, bro. I would have stuff to do, but they're keeping me because I'm
yeah,
good. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come
yeah.
on, bro.
Happened to me too.
So it's the same thing in every company, bro. But
Yeah,
when it's time for you to go up there and ask for bread, they act like they don't know what you've been doing for their company. So it's like
every time.
every
That happened
time,
to me at 2 different jobs, and I've only
every
worked
time.
3.
It's like, hey, bro, you asked me to do all this, but you don't want to pay me to do all this. Okay, so it's the same thing with Seth, bro. You doing all
I'm doing
this?
more than your full time as a part time, but you can't give me no raise. Gosh,
I bet you, I'm out there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there now. But the crazy part about it is,
that retrospectro,
me
Nazi
and you,
Mouse.
we out of there. Seth stayed.
Yep.
Seth went to war with a whole nother company for your company, bro, and still doing
At
it
the peak of it, at the peak of it,
at the peak of the heat.
Roman didn't say not a word. Cena was out there like, oh yeah, it's cool. I'm glad AEW's up. The only guy that was standing no business, Seth
Seth,
Rollins, and he was getting hate for it.
he was getting mad.
A
Same thing
lot
with
of hate
Osprey
for
doing
it.
now. Will Osprey riding for his guys now,
Mm-hmm.
and people,
Yep.
saying some people like it, some people don't. Me, I be in the middle. Me, I'm in the middle with Osprey because some of the things he says is true, but some of the things I'm like, you could have just chilled, bro. Like you warranted some
Yeah.
unwanted traffic. But it's the same thing Seth was doing. Seth, there were some things where I was like, facts. There were some things where I was like, bro, you tripping. Because, like,
Yeah.
It is what it is. But, you know how it goes. That's unfortunate. Because I just know we're going to me and you we'll probably still be doing this. We'll probably see him at a Hall of Fame speech. And we're going to see all the Shield members up there. And I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Yeah, you're up there, but they didn't do you good. They didn't do you how they supposed. They did the other ones. I mean, Mox. I don't know if he's even gonna accept the WWE Hall of Fame. Who knows? But if he does, I don't know. I just feel like when they read off everything that they've done, I'm just gonna be like, bro, Seth could have had way more. Like he could have.
I can see Mox going back at some point though.
Right. He has to, bro,
Just
because
he probably feels like, all right, I came to AEW, helped build it, left it in a great place. Nah, I can go back home. Type of
Right.
thing.
But they gotta do right, bro, which they will. But they gotta. I mean, AEW did him right. Like they let his wife come with him. Like you know what I'm saying. Like they treat him like a king, bro. So like
Yeah.
it's like in a sense, I don't see him leaving that because they were the first place to give him a home. You know what I'm saying? Because when
Yeah.
Mox and slash Dean was over here, he was
Mm-hmm.
the you know what I'm saying. Like they still gave him a world
Yeah, he's the
title,
third guy.
but he was the third guy. I
Yeah.
mean, you went from the third guy to the number one guy. Do you really want to leave that? Who knows? But would I like to see you leave that? Yes, because you still got a story to finish over on this side. But it could really be finished anywhere. It
Yeah.
really could.
Let's say if they just did that Forbidden Door, WBAW, you could finish.
Too much pride, bro. If they really cared about bread, they would work out a way to work together. I'm not saying they need to do
Yep.
see, but also they won't. It's too much pushback. I already know WWE will want. I don't know. WWE will want somebody to come over there and win, and they'd be like, "Bro, fuck no."
It's got to be. It would have to be like, all right, we'll do 2 nights. We'll do 7 matches on each card. Split it down the middle. 14. It's 14 matches total. 7 wins for WWE. Seven wins for AEW. And then you go in a room and you decide who you want to win,
But
and then
see,
you leave it and you
I
go.
feel like that's a good start. But you know where the
Mm-hmm.
problem's gonna be.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win that main event on night two? Who is going to win that main event on night two? That's what it's gonna
But if
come
you
down to.
finish 7-7, it doesn't matter who won that main event. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it depends on like
Because
who
it's
it
tied.
is. Because like okay,
Yeah.
if you bring a top guy and a top guy, you're not gonna want your top guy to lose to the other top guy on another brand. You know that.
Yeah.
They will have to
But
separate it.
see, that's where you can make more money. Do it again and then get the get back.
Well, you shut me up there, brother. I
The
mean, that's
bread is
true.
there.
That
If
is
if
true.
the if the if the first pay-per-view does as well as it should, who's to say you don't run it back in
Bro,
three,
to
four
be
months?
honest, I don't
We're
even know
seeing
why
it
I'm
with the
saying this.
1v1 community right now. Just they build that shit up, do a season, boom, do the pay-per-view, and then you do promo, build something else up, and then you do the same shit again. Just do that.
I ain't gonna lie. See, they could either do that, but if they go to the one time only, this is it type route, you good, bro. The episode last Saturday was trash anyway, bro. We love you
I'm about to say
regardless.
you would have had to
You
change
would
the
have had
three
to be
different.
here and be out anyway. If they're gonna
This
do the
shit
one time
just not
event,
finished
which
update.
I'm literally tripping. If you're gonna do the one time thing, then I don't know why I'm saying this. The main event of night two is definitely that triple threat between
Yeah, for sure.
Seth Roman, and Mox. That's definitely the triple threat. And at that point,
But are you gonna waste it on that when you could get like Roman Kinney, Seth
but you're not
Osprey?
wasting
Like
it though. But that's where the money
it's
is.
not, but there's so many. Like we've already seen that. We've never seen Seth versus Osprey. We've never seen Roman versus Kenny.
Yeah,
This
we
is
ain't never
just
seen
this is if you do it like you do the first one, you're like, all right, bet this is what we do. Then when you get that second one, that's when you can build towards like the Seth, Roman, Moxley. Like, all right, like now we gotta do it.
I
But like
always
the
wish
first one is gotta be like Rhea versus
it has to be
Megan
Tony.
Bayne.
It has to be Tony, bro.
I mean, I would say Tony too because they have a real history, a
They
real
got the real
storyline
history.
from being NXT UK even before then, like being the two people from the overseas to like grow at the same time, and now in different companies they're growing at the same time. Like it would make sense for it to be like that. And then I'm honestly, I would want to see EO versus Mercedes.
And they the two best in the world, right? Really? Well, them
So,
three,
but there's
four. Well,
so many.
them four names
There's
we named are
so
the best in the
many,
world.
bro. There's
Right.
so many because you still have Julie, you still have Stephanie Vaquer, you still have Mariah May / Blake Monroe. Like, there's so many options. There's so many people that you would want to see in these matches. That's like, bro, 14 matches. Like, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not because who's Swerve fighting?
Swerve, Javon. That's the only match I want to see between Swerve and the
But
WWE
see,
guy.
that's a clear AEW win right there. So boom, we give you that.
Right. That is a clear AEW win.
Who wins Mercedes Io?
Mercedes.
Okay, so
She has
that's
every belt of every
two to
promotion.
AEW. So that's
Right.
two to AEW already.
You gotta
So
have
who
Rhea.
wins?
You gotta have you. I think you gotta have Rhea beat Tony then, if that's the case.
No.
Yes, yes, yes,
Flip it.
yes,
Io
yes.
beats Mercedes. I'm not trying to see Tony lose that. No,
You have to, bro.
no,
You have to.
no, no,
You have to. You gotta set
no.
aside your
I'm
feelings,
not
bro.
going.
You
I'm
gotta.
not going.
You gotta set
I'm
aside your
not
feelings.
going.
You have
I'm
to.
not going.
You
I'm
have to,
not going.
bro. You have to.
I'm not going. Because Tony's about to beat Mercedes. So then why would Tony turn around and lose to Rhea?
It's
I'm not
Rhea
going.
Ripley, bro.
It's Tony Storm, bro.
It's Rhea Ripley, bro. Like, come on, we can't
Who
act
had
like.
the best who was number one in the women's rankings last year?
I'm just saying though, like
Tony
it's Rhea
Storm.
Ripley. It's Rhea Ripley, bro. Like,
Okay, it's also Tony Storm.
but I'm saying you're gonna have Rhea Ripley lose a once in a generation ass card. I don't see
Yeah.
it. I
You
don't
not
see
having
it,
Tony
bro.
do it?
And you still have Liv. That is true. You still have Liv. Then let Liv
She
go over
hurt
there
right
and
now.
lose to Tony. Then shit, have Liv go over there. But Rhea's not losing, bro.
Now, if you go Mercedes Rhea, and then Io Tony, because Io Tony was Evolution 1.
So then what do
Now
you?
Io
So
Tony,
then you want
Tony
Tony to
could
beat
win.
Io?
Tony could beat Io, and then Mercedes could lose to Rhea.
Man, no, man. Actually, I'm not even doing all this, bro. You know what the money match is. You know what the money match
What?
is, and you know what they was gonna do. You know the money
The
match
fatal
is Rhea
four-way.
and Tony. You know what the money match is.
Oh no, they would definitely go do Rhea and Tony. I thought you just mean the fatal four-way, because we never saw that on main roster, which I'm still pissed about. 4 horsewomen. Bailey,
Yeah,
Mercedes,
yeah. Oh, well,
Charlotte,
yeah.
Becky.
I'm tripping. Yeah, they have to do that at that
That's
point.
the bread.
Yeah, they have to.
That was supposed to be a WrestleMania main event.
But that's a WWE win because that's 3.
Mercedes steals it.
I mean, I guess it will add to her character. She already
Look,
made it.
if I'm AEW, if I'm Tony Khan, I want. There's only like 3 people that I'm looking at. Like, all right, they gotta win this. There's got to be one of Osprey or Omega, one of them, because Okada's probably on the card. Who the fuck in WWE is beating Okada?
No, they
If
send a
Roman
machine.
and all them is our
They send a
Gunther
machine. You
versus
gotta
Okada.
send Gunther. Yeah, you have to send Gunther. They send a machine. You send a machine.
All right,
No,
Gunther.
I don't want to
think
see
Gunther
Gunther
win
and
that.
Kenny. I don't want to see Gunther and Kenny, bro. If it's not Gunther, it has to be Kenny and Roman. They name been linked too many times.
Yeah, Kenny Roman gotta happen.
It's been linked too many times.
Gunther wins any match he's in, brother. Do your research.
Cap.
Don't do that shit. Don't do that. Do your research.
Gunther not winning every match he in because WWE don't even have him win every match he in.
The facts. We just saw that boy tap out to Jey Uso. He's not just going out and just beating Okada.
If he was an
Okada's that
AEW
good.
though, I don't think he would lose though. Literally, like if he was
I
presented
need
by
AJ Styles
AEW,
versus Bryan Danielson.
no, we're good.
Why not?
Let Danielson rest.
No.
Let him
Never.
rest, Rick. He's done. Let him rest.
Dragunov, Ilya. I don't know if he'd be on the card.
He not on the card, man. He not on the card. He not making that card. Gunther might barely make that card.
Now, actually, I lied. I need 4-way tag team match. FTR, Young Bucks, Usos, New Day. Or are we taking out New Day and putting in Fraxium?
No, we're not taking out New Day, bro. We're not taking out the New Day. We're not taking out the New Day. I mean, come on,
all I know is one of them AEW teams is winning that.
Reek want AEW to win the whole event. He won't let WWE win no.
That's not true.
You have not said a WWE winner yet.
Yes, I did. I said Io, or no, I said
no, you
Rhea
did.
can beat Mercedes. I said Rhea can beat Mercedes. I did.
No, bro, but we know that ain't even going. They not even gonna put that down there. They not even gonna put that on the card. So you had to make something up just so WWE can get a dub, bro. Rika AEW fan. I think I just figured it out, y'all. I think I just cracked the case. Rika's a WWE AEW fan. Crazy.
No.
Street Profits, they the champs, bro. They don't even know how they want to market them. I don't even know how they would market them for Forbidden Door.
Yeah, they not.
Might as well face Private Party, bro.
I said Gunther. I said Gunther could win.
Versus
but
who?
He said wins any match he's in. That's
bro. Gunther, they gonna have him. I mean, I don't know.
With Gunther Okada, you can't like. That's a toss up. Like
That's
they
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
flipping a coin. They flip a coin when they're deciding who wins that match. They flip a coin.
I need to know where it will be held. I need to know the
Wembley.
presentation. Yeah, that's
Gotta go to Wembley.
they'll finally get their overseas
Gotta go to Wembley.
their overseas
Gotta go to
mania.
Wembley. Gotta go to Wembley.
So it's an AEW home crowd pretty much.
MJF versus who?
Nobody.
MJF versus Cody.
Nah, run that shit back versus Punk. That shit was peak. That shit was peak, bro. That shit was peak. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of the best stories I've ever seen him in.
Well, no, we can't do Cody either. We gotta do if it's MJF, we gotta do it with somebody we haven't seen yet. But I don't know who that would be.
Where Cody even gonna go, bro? They might as well put Cody with Ospreay, bro, and let that ride. That's two fan favorites, really. Just let it ride. Because Cody gonna win that, bro. It's his company anyway. Cody not losing. Cody ain't gonna lose.
All the AEW originals win. Like, Young Bucks win. Kenny win. Cody win.
I'm telling you, bro. That's what it's gonna have to be like.
Darby on the card. Hangman on the card.
Some of them niggas taking losses, unfortunately. Like some niggas in WWE taking losses. Some niggas is taking losses. In
sure.
Like that's the problem though. So
you gotta split it down the middle, 7-7.
But I feel like at the end of the day, I don't know. They got
only when I'm not going for losing is Tony. I'm sorry, I'm not going for it.
MJF versus Drew.
I'm not mad at that.
Two trolls would be hilarious.
I'm actually not mad at that at all. MJF versus Dom would be hilarious.
The wrestling styles in that match would be weird though.
It would.
Watching Drew and MJF would be weird.
Darby Allin versus Dom. I'm not mad at that. Nah. MJF versus Seth. Nah. They would be talking a lot of shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
I really don't know. Maybe maybe one day
on the show.
Maybe one day, y'all.
Jacob versus Claudio.
We can maybe one day we'll form a forbidden door, and we'll let you guys vote on it and let y'all, because if we vote on it, we never gonna come to a solution, and that's the problem AEW WWE will have. Literally, what we're doing right now.
Man, Tony not losing.
You see what I'm saying? And that's is why Forbidden Door will never happen right there, because
Tony got one loss in 3 years.
Look. They gonna be in that same room doing the same shit we doing. Fuck no, she's not losing. No. That's why we'll never have one, right?
Because now, granted, we can do the run back. Rhea get the second one, and then we get the trilogy. Whoever wins that. Cool.
But saying one time,
it's just the way that Rhea be winning matches. The way that Rhea wins matches, she makes motherfuckers look weak as fuck. Because the way she beat Liv on the Netflix debut had both of us pissed. Right or wrong. The way she just beat Raquel and Roxanne 2-on-1 was pissed, right?
It ain't had me mad.
Lying, nigga. I can go back.
I say roll the clip, nigga. This is a good time for you to roll the clip.
We was like straight like that.
I'm clip farming though. Reek.
Oh, I got you. I'm cutting this part out. They're not even gonna know that.
I wasn't even mad for real. I'm just saying. You know, that's real rippy. I don't know. It ain't even that
timeless Tony.
It's just the
what
damn.
That mean?
I mean, you know what that mean, bro. It's just like Shorty just. I don't know, bro.
Timeless.
She's so popular, bro. Like
only one of them is timeless.
And only one of them is bloody, I guess.
I mean, they both from out there, so
one of them mommy, one of them timeless. You know what I'm saying? One of them named Tony, one of them named Rhea, one of them is good as hell, the other one good as hell. There is no win or lose. I'm just saying, based off of that money, I just feel like I know who I would have win off that money. Not my ability.
Bump the money.
But see,
the money gonna be there regardless.
I literally learned it.
The money gonna be there regardless. The money gonna be there regardless. I'm saying. I'm saying the money gonna be there regardless.
But I've learned one thing about us since we've done this pod. Two things. You're logical. I love fun. I am a businessman. I've learned that. Reed wants to put on good matches. He wants to put on good quality.
That's all. That's why I be rocking with AEW so much.
I'm thinking of fun
Because
and
I know
money.
they pay-per-view is gonna be.
Because to me, see, Triple H, you playing. You could have been hired me. I promise you your money gonna go up. Because I would sit in that room with AEW and argue with the niggas. No. The money, you're not bringing no money to the table. We're bringing the money.
So they losing 14-0 then.
Hell no. No, they're not losing 14-0 because there are some matches where AEW, the money would benefit their side more than WWE side would.
Who?
Mercedes.
WWE's a bigger brand. Damn near
Yeah.
everybody gonna bring more money.
But I'm saying though,
Becky bring more money than Mercedes.
Because look. Mercedes winning against anybody. I mean, that's where the money at for me. That's where the money at. Like, just because based on what they doing on her right now, that's where the money is, bro. Everybody know what Mercedes doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody know what Mercedes doing. Even I know what Mercedes doing without even watching what Mercedes.
So what's the difference between her and Tony then?
Because Mercedes,
Tony about to beat her.
Mercedes in my eyes is carrying more than Tony is in my eyes. In my eyes. Like, in my eyes, the prize is Mercedes of the women's division in AEW. That's my eyes. No cap. Like, as far as like matches, bangers, nothing.
Then shouldn't it be Rhea and Mercedes then?
But they're not gonna do that though, because also the story behind it. That's all it is. Like, they got the story behind it.
They've never had a match. The story's there. It's an actual dream match. We've seen Rhea Tony. We've seen Io Mercedes.
Nigga,
this is an actual dream match.
Look, if they do that, then if they do Mercedes and Rhea, then you can just take your pick. Because I mean, they both breadwinners.
Coin flip.
It's a coin flip.
If Mercedes walk in with 6 belts, she don't look bad by losing. Because she's still walking out with 6 more belts.
It's the coin flip though. That's what I'm saying. That's fine. And I'm cool with that coin flip. But if you're thinking about the two Aussies, I feel Rhea pulls a little bit more. And that's all it is. I'm not saying she's better than Toni Storm.
If they're in Wembley, though, it's different. It's different.
Wembley, it's different. But
they
not
pulling the same.
But they not just Wembley, though. This is worldwide, Reek. You know it's worldwide.
I know that. But if they're in Wembley, the Wembley people get the pick first. They getting it.
Nigga, what the fuck?
When the tickets go on sale, we all gonna be asleep,
nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Reek, listen what you just said. Nigga said they get the pick first. I ain't never heard you get out of character.
We're gonna be asleep.
No, we ain't asleep. We up for that, nigga. This is the first time I ever heard Reek scrambling. He scrambled and pulled that one so far from under there. I'm gonna take that one. You know what? We gonna create a forbidden door. We gonna let y'all vote. We gonna let y'all vote for the winners. We gonna let y'all vote for what matches, whatever. But if you seeing this right now on TikTok, because this is gonna be its own little thing. You guys tell us how WWE and AEW should form a forbidden door. Tell us who should win what matches. Y'all put the dream matches together. And if y'all do that, we'll come on here and talk about it. We'll break it down. I'll spend a whole hour breaking it down. We just gave y'all a sneak peek between Rhea and Tony. It automatically sparked the debate right there. And that's fire. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? Reek feels strongly about this one. Which makes me feel strongly about this
Tony,
one.
Bro. I'm not going.
Get y'all somebody that loves Timeless Tony as much as Reek does. I don't think you can find somebody. All
the other ones, I'm cool. I can debate. That one.
Who y'all got, man? Matter of fact, let's just start with that then, Reek. Matter of fact, let's start with that one. In a Forbidden Door matchup. On our TikTok side, on our Twitter side, who would you guys take? Or would you guys take Toni Storm? Would you guys take Rhea Ripley? Let's start there. And then we can keep going from there. I still want to know y'all's whole card, but that's the main debate we just had. So I want to hear thoughts, feedback. Now, I do want to tell y'all, if y'all in the comments and say Toni Storm, I promise you, I am going to care less because Shorty is nice. You know what I'm saying? Shorty's nice. This is no lesser evil type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm genuinely curious, outside of our two opinions, who y'all believe they would get that dub to. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious. And who do y'all think the main event would be? Like, I feel like they would do the triple threat, but then again, I feel like AEW might. Roman Kenny would be the main. That's bro.
It makes no sense. That's the biggest money match.
I just feel like I low key feel like, bro, that presentation would feel so like, bro,
because they both go crazy when it comes to presenting themselves, like before, like entrances, all that. Yeah, that'd go crazy.
It would feel like
North Carolina.
I feel like it would feel like it's gonna feel like how I'm about to feel watching Canelo and Crawford. I ain't gonna lie. This is how I'm about to feel.
Talk to me, bud.
Oh God. Oh no. That's another
Talk
discussion.
to me, bud.
That's another discussion. For
Talk to me, bud.
Day. All the Bud fans out there, for all the Terrence Crawford fans, good luck. I wish you luck.
They're saying the same thing with Spence. We saw how that went.
I just want to wish all the Bud fans
we don't need
luck.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
Good luck. Now, the Spence thing is different. The Spence thing is different.
He damn near killed, bro.
That nigga is not Canelo.
That's cool. Canelo not, but.
And that the reason why I say that nigga not Canelo is that nigga Canelo weighs 30 more pounds than Bud. That is the only problem. Bud is nice as hell. Bud is tough.
He fast. Speed.
But
give me speed over power.
But I've never seen Canelo get dropped. That's all I'm saying. So if that's what they banking on, if that's what they banking on is a knockout, then Buddy is gonna be a whole night.
He ain't gotta knock him out. You just gotta beat him up for about 8 rounds.
It's longer than that. You got to beat him up all 12.
Come on now. Bud like that.
Bud is like that. Bud one of the ones. This is just one of them things where, you know, we'll see. I'm hoping. I'm hoping
with the brothers every time. I don't care.
For the sport. I mean, there really ain't no right or wrong answer for the sport. I mean, Bud's gonna continue after this regardless, but there ain't no money fights after this one. I'm damn near ready to say if he loses.
I need my dog Shakur to get up. Keep moving up.
Hey y'all, I'm gone. Much love to y'all boys. Let us know on TikTok.
We disrespecting Shakur now.
I got my thoughts about. I got my thoughts about all them youngins. Trust, it's not just him.
Shakur do be wilding. He do be wilding.
It's not just him. It's about.
He do be wilding.
Haney, Garcia, all
they
them.
Both piss me off. Yeah, him and Tiafimo both piss me off.
Whoa. T.O. different. Less.
A little bit, but not really.
Let's chill on T.O. because T.O.
That's my dog.
T.O. Hey.
Nah, they really should have been like. They really should have been already up.
T.O. not as good. He's not as good as I thought he was gonna be. Unfortunately, that's the sad part about it. Is he still
beat the brakes off Lomachenko, and everybody was like, "All right, here we go," and he never really. It's like y'all just keep taking these even fights or fights where you're clearly better than the other guy. That don't do nothing for you.
Loma was just old, bro. Loma in his prime probably would have really. All right, y'all. Much love. I'm going to work. Like I said, man, let us know what y'all feel about everything on TikTok, bro. I'm definitely excited to talk about this a little bit further because I mean, we got a little. I mean, next week is go time, so I guess we got some time to really fully talk. I don't even know the next time we're gonna even be able to touch on this because we got so many PLEs. So we're gonna do what we can. But much love to y'all. We'll catch you on the next one.